EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
Eddie Pinheiro, the kickoff for Chicago.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
There's them.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down.
Jordan Lucas there on the stop.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to have the look up to Gage.
Trying to beat this last.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, he's sharpshooting.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down.
Everybody's sharpshooters. 2 sharpshooters and a paint beast. 2 sharpshooters and a paint beast.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made
they ain't got
by
no
the
dribble
defensive
move, bro. What the fuck?
Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Roquan Smith in on the top.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
I should have went back.
Check.
Oh!
Operating from the gun.
Could have got it back.
Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
At the 47-yard line.
A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. And the sack parade continues. Remember last week, they had an astounding 8 sacks, another one there on the opening drive.
And they have the mentality of just attacking the quarterback in the pocket, no matter what. They're one of those teams that says, we play the run on our way back to the quarterback. And that philosophy works for them very well.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the gun, Ryan. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan to throw.
You want to switch when you get hit with the pick from my man Rob or no?
Taken down. A Bear sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly, and forcing incompletions.
On the top.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Good shot.
Check 59, Mike.
Yeah,
Mike
damn.
59, Mike to 59. I got it. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 24-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Back to the ground game here. Gurley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Gurley on the carry.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown.
Mo.
Tom Gurley. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now, this is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll throw right away. The screen pass here to Cohen. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And
we'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, coach. What the fuck was they doing?
There, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
No, like, this is craziest part. Like, why would they not go to him? Why did they not go to him?
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
All 3. Wait, what again? What about his takeover? What did he say about his takeover?
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired.
They knew it was.
The first 6-0 our score after 1.
Definitely go ahead and get handles for days. That's the next thing.
On 4th down, the Falcons trot out the rookie punter from Syracuse, Sterling Hoffrichter. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that.
It seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try to put the football in.
He got no 3. Hey, the two-way playmaker
there. It'll be 2nd down.
There's 2 niggas that can't shoot.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
At his own 3-yard line.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Trubisky will throw. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is,
nobody wasn't there for them to get it. That's the great about. Nobody was down there to get this shit.
And let's go ahead and give these guys low man wins.
He saved it for a nigga that couldn't even get it.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Good shot. Yeah, that Kobe Bryant gave you plenty of more space to shoot. Your fucking green window just went like way bigger. Me and the pink ain't shoot, just to let you know.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Mike 5'9", all day, every day, any day.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off right around the 43. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
By the Bears.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
That's what I like. You got a lot of time to try to time it. I'm sorry, I had to let him go, bro. There's a dude open in the corner.
First down, a run with Cohen. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
13 yards.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your
pass. Don't give me the fucking Euro. I don't want the fucking hot someone Euro, bitch. Euro be way better.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky airing it out deep for Woods. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier to shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
You're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
7 yards there and a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
2 yards.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. This one caught by Ridley.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 3rd down, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the fucking line.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now.
My God.
Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Now that'll be caught by Cup. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9. Now Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Intended for Tavon Austin. Incomplete.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal.
50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds.
Again, it's Trubisky. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on what should be the final play of the first half. So we've reached halftime here in a low-scoring affair. 6-0 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
For the Falcons.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Tavon Austin on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On second and 12, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now this one is running back out of the backfield and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And some room to roam now. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Tariq Cohen, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Yeah, I already got a team.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
But do you want your team to be fucked up, or is it like...
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Again on second and 10, it's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get
you
yourself
go to the swags, and then you go to the bottom, all at the bottom.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
The suits and the hoodies and the glasses.
Third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On 1st down, Patterson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Foyesade Oluwakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
Brings up
officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
This is similar to baseball where you walk the leadoff hitter and you don't expect him to come around and score. Almost impossible. Anytime a defense has to defend a short field, you usually end up seeing the result we saw, giving up points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On 2nd and 9, Ryan looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Aaron Donald. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen.
Yep.
And stopped
same gold, highlighted gold, Jack. Extra
goes for 13
extra gold plated Jordan. The weatherman.
They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tariq Cohen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Bears 21, Falcons 6. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 37. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59. Watch the pass, here we go,
Second and 10, it's Ryan again. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
No gain on the
run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the
going forward. I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
8 of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
I can't believe they even let you one word. Check 1, 3.
Yeah, you got that 7-2, that 7-2-7.
They try again with Cohen. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 19-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there.
All right, you got to go on my team.
Second,
Play like a little domination 3-on-3, or go into the practice.
This game's
come
over.
back into the Woods. So I tried to actually close out multiple times at one point yesterday, and it did
after
that.
the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him,
it's 727E66 AC with the error code.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
So then when I looked it up, I looked up the error code. This thing, the error code, they
1st and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front, and he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bears 28, Falcons 6. Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 17. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
The 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Cordero Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taken in the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback.
You can play like the 3-on-3 domination where you go and
try and put points on the board.
Take it to 21. And then you just go into it. Because every time you try to join Rob,
take a knee.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it out of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. Thank goodness, that means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
4-yard gain.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Oh, my God.
Once more, they turn to Patterson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though.
They gave me Kobe on my shit. They gave me Kobe.
And, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. Kobe too. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bears, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
He's supposed to gone.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Kobe is easy the fucking time. I might have to put that on my character, bro, for real. I might have to actually put that on my character, bro.